I kind of feel like I have whiplash. We went from an episode where there was just constant lovemaking to absolutely none, not even a kiss. We waited 5 whole episodes for Jamie and Claire to get back together. More happy times, please. The episode begins where it left off, with Claire being attacked by a man while she's in her nightgown. The guy is very aggressive about his plan to rape her, but she's having none of it. She doesn't kill him with the knife, but he falls down and, well, she thinks he's dead. Jamie walks into the room and sees her holding the knife, but he's not really upset about it because that guy tried to hurt her. Then all of a sudden the guy she thought was dead breathes, and Claire just goes into full-on doctor mode to try to save her abuser. Jamie does not understand that choice. This whole incident puts Jamie in kind of a bad spot because he's smuggling alcohol and he's got it downstairs. So keeping a low profile is important, and having a mostly dead guy in your bedroom, not good for business for this madam of the brothel. Claire does ask the madam for a drill, and she just goes and gets it without question. While they procure what she needs for her surgery, she also makes a run for the apothecary for some other supplies. She very politely tries to cut in front of the line, but the man won't budge, so she pays him in the best way possible. Free medical care for his sister. Even back then, healthcare was a very expensive proposition, so a house call from a doctor is a total win. When Claire comes back from the apothecary, she finds Jamie and her patient, and she gets to work with Mr. Willoughby as her assistant. Then she drills the guy's skull, and yikes, it's very graphic. I was not cut out to be a surgeon. Ugh. And then after all that, the guy dies anyway. And then Claire goes and makes good on her promise to help the woman who needed her assistance. She finds out that the woman's brother thinks she's a seer, but really she just has some mental problems, so Claire prescribes a plan of action. But while she's helping a patient, Fergus is helping young Ian with lessons in love. He tells him how to seduce a woman and tells him how great his first time was because it was a ménage à trois. Does anyone really believe that? I know he's French and everything, but that was probably the second time. At any rate, Ian propositions a young lady, and the two go back to Jamie's print shop where he attempts his seduction. He's successful, but it's abundantly clear that he didn't know much about the actual act of being with a woman any more than his Uncle Jamie did. It seems that sex ed is very much lacking in the Highlands. Claire comes home after her appointment and finds out that Jamie got rid of the body in a tub of Creme de Menthe. He wasn't worried about anyone finding him because Scotsmen don't drink Creme de Menthe. One of the best parts of the episode is that it reintroduces Ian and Claire. He's looking for his son, and Jamie lies about knowing where he is, making Claire very annoyed but still so thrilled to see Ian. Jamie and Claire then get into an argument because she tells him he doesn't understand how it feels to be a father, and then they talk about Frank and Brianna in a bikini, and it gets very heated very quickly, but not as hot as the fire that's burning down his print shop. They run over to see what's going on, and he realizes that Ian is inside. So he drops everything and races into a burning building, proving Claire wrong that he does have paternal instincts, especially when it comes to his young nephew. I'm going to predict that fans of the books are not going to be super excited about this episode, mainly because young Ian's storyline takes a completely different turn in that it barely is a storyline. In the book, he kills someone, and he loses his virginity after that just because he feels lonely, and Fergus says it's the only thing that'll make him feel better. Jamie's actually in on the decision. But I guess if you haven't read the books, those changes aren't going to bother you at all, and the episode was pretty good. Just kind of a downer after last week, although what episode wouldn't be?